Hi, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This reading is your Saturn retrograde reading. So, the first 20 days, which is going to witness Saturn retrograde, which is starting from 23rd of May, then 26th of May, which is the lunar eclipse, and 10th of June, which is the solar eclipse. So, the upcoming 20 days. From one eclipse, lunar eclipse to solar eclipse, how is Saturn retrograde going to affect your zodiac sign? So this video is for you if your sun, moon, rising, Venus are in any of these water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So here you can see there are three set of cards. These are three different tarot cards. You have to pick one pile for your own self. Whichever deck you pick becomes your reading. Okay, I'll also be pulling few oracle cards simultaneously for each of the decks, but you can close your eyes, stop the video right here, and water signs, please choose one of the decks that resonate with you. These are tarot cards. This is the Golden Tarot, this is the Rider-Waite Universal Tarot, and this is the Good to Go Tarot. So let me know in the comment box also which pile you want to go ahead with, and I'll start with the first pile. All right. Okay. So this reading is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces who chose the first deck, first pile. I'll remove these piles from here. All right. So let's see how these 20 days, including the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse, during the Saturn retrograde, going to treat you, the ones who chose the first deck. All right. Oh, this just jumped out and in reverse. So this is 8 of Pentacles. Guys, one thing about Saturn is karma. You have to really work hard to bring about a change in your life. So 8 of Pentacles, when it comes in reverse, it is actually saying that you're not doing what you're supposed to do. It is an action card which is coming in reverse, telling you that you probably are not concentrating over what is essential. Okay. Next is Hermit. I think that's happening because you are not able to concentrate. You're too much into people. You're too much with people. There is so much of noise around you. There is so much of communication, and a lot of things are going on in your mind. So Hermit is somebody. It's a Virgo energy, and he's somebody who stays away from the people so that he can self-introspect. And you're being asked to self-introspect because you're too much into public, you're too much into noise, you're simply not able to concentrate, you're not able to think wisely, you're not able to focus, you're not able to understand why certain things are happening, you're not able to work hard, you're not able to work towards a direction which is yours. Okay. So you are being advised to really do this during these times, because this lunar eclipse and this solar eclipse of 26th of May and 10th of June, they are going to they are good times for great changes, bringing about great change. So these 20 days within Saturn retrograde is very important for you, the ones who have chosen this first pile among Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, whichever sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever it was in your chart. If you are a water sign somehow and you have chosen this pile, this set of tarot deck. Okay, what more for you people? Ace of Wands, thankfully. So Ace of Wands is yet another action card. It is a card which says that it's time for you to really take action, bring out your creative ideas, bring out work towards what needs to be worked towards. Okay, it is that primal energy. It is actually asking you to focus towards that primal energy which is already there, and for that you need to distance yourself from people, the noises, the hectic schedules. You'll have to also restructure your time schedule so that you can really focus. You're totally out of focus at the moment. You're not able to work towards what is essential in your life, and that action has to be taken here. This is what is the Ace of Wands telling you. Okay, Ace of Wands is an action card, primal energy card. Primordial energy within you is actually asking you, it's brewing inside you, telling you it's time, it's time, it's time, take action. Okay, a lot of work has to be done, and everything will start with you self introspecting yourself and really alienating yourself from people. 10 of Swords, that's the next card for you. 10 of Swords is like, that's it. This is the final moment of you to finally decide who do you want to be with you. There are people talking against you. There are people doing mixed talks, and you simply getting confused. It is as if people are trying to throw criticisms on you. They are kind of ditching you, gossiping around you, you feeling betrayed and all, because you're probably more focused on what people are doing against and for you. But you are being asked by this Ace of Wands. The most powerful card is Hermit in reverse and Ace of Wands. They are saying that it's time for self introspection. These 15-20 days till 10th of June, till the solar eclipse happens, please restructure your life. Get focused on self rather than cribbing and worrying about what people are saying or what kind of deception you fell into or whatever. You can break through anything because your primordial energy within you is really brewing. Your creative energy wants to come out. So it is actually asking you to focus on what is essential rather than all the outer noises and the deceptions or whatever has happened. Two of Swords. Two of Swords is the energy of blocking and taking a decision. You are at a point during these 15-20 days. This retrograde and these two eclipses are actually giving you a great opportunity to decide for your own self. It is giving you a time to block the unnecessary energy and think about your own self. Less of communication, more of self introspection. More of inner work is required during these two eclipses. This is a very powerful time also, not just for you people who have chosen this set of deck, but generally also it is a very important time for all of us to self introspect, because any of the eclipses is like, your soul, which is solar eclipse. So lunar eclipse is like mind gets eclipsed. Solar eclipse is your soul gets eclipsed. Okay, and during this time you have to really make sure that you set your foot within, go inside, block all outside energies, and really work hard towards what you want to achieve in your life rather than what people want to achieve through you. Do you get it? Then comes the Star. Star is a very it's the Aquarius energy. It is like wish fulfillment, and before that it's healing. So healing happens there where things are little upside down. Okay, so thankfully, if you really focus over your own self, guys, I see changes happening for sure. Okay, one more card I want to pull for you, and that's in reverse. It is the death. See, it is the death card in reverse. It is the scorpionic energy. It is the transformation that you are actually trying to resist in your life, the change that you're trying to resist in your life, which the divine is trying to bring in, because you're not working hard towards it. You have left things as it is. Things are kind of stagnated in your life just because you are too much into outside noises. You have to go inside and bring about that transformation through your own conscious efforts. That's what is required, because star card is actually telling me that healing is on its way. The stars are on your in your side. Saturn retrograde is not always bad. It actually makes you work towards the area that you have put under the carpet. So yeah, so it's that energy. So do not escape transformation and come out of your comfort zone. Yeah, please focus on your strength card is basically your physical strength. So work towards your physical health during these 15-20 days. That's extremely important. The pile number, the deck number 1, you have to pay attention towards your physical health. Okay, so maybe you can practice yoga exercises, gymming, do everything possible, your diet or whatever it is, do everything possible to take care of your health. I'll quickly pick one more card. It is Lady Portia, Divine Order. I'll read the message. It is, do what you feel right, an important lesson is unfolding. So that lesson won't unfold. For divine order to come in, you have to really believe that things that are happening in your life, you should not resist those changes, accept those changes. And Lady Portia, the divine order, is actually saying that things are really aligning for you. Life is happening for you, it's not happening to you. So you're not the victim, you're the one for whom the divine is trying to bring things in order for you. Okay, you might have got deviated and got lost in your way. The last card is By the Book. By the Book is like it's 11 numbers, so it is a card which talks about various laws that we follow. The law of attraction, law of karma, law gravitation force. So there are different laws that exist in universe. Okay, divine order, and then By the Book. So these two are cards which are saying that there are laws that exist in the world. You please follow that. Do not resist the changes. Block yourself from the outside forces. Do not come under anybody's pressure. Healing is on its way. Divine order is on its way. You being guided to work hard towards bringing the change that you want to bring in and to come out of your comfort zone. Do not resist the change that the divine is trying to bring into your life. And it is coming very smoothly. Okay, it is not coming like a tower moment. But death card here in reverse is definitely saying that you're moving towards a transformation of your life, because that will lead to a lot of wish fulfillment, hopefulness. Situation isn't that bad. It's a hopeful situation which is about to bring in a lot of divine order in your life. Okay, so very wonderful. That's for the first pile. Second deck. Hello everyone, all those people who chose this set of tarot. Let's go ahead with your reading. Let's see what do we have for you for these 7 of Cups just fell. All right, so for these 20 days till which covers the start of Saturn retrograde on 23rd of May, 26th May, the lunar eclipse which affects your mind, and 10th June, which is the solar eclipse which affects your soul. So your soul and mind gets eclipsed, and during these 20 days you have to have a lot of balance within. So a lot of illusionary thoughts or fantasies, etc., confusion, being lost, all this will rule you, because 7 of Cups just had fell for you. So let's go ahead with your reading. All those who chose the second deck, these are some of the cards that I'm going to go ahead with first. Okay, two of cups, 8 of pentacles, and then 4 of cups. So there is something that you're working towards, a contract that you're working towards, a partnership that you're working towards, but there is something that you are being asked to, but you're not accepting. It's like you want to work toward, you're working towards something, but you're simply not accepting some changes. You are like, the thing has to be done my way. That's not how things happen, because 2 of cups is a soulmate card also. It's a card of contracts also. It is two opposing forces coming to union. So it's not just the romantic thing, it is also some your opposing forces within you, your good and evil coming together to bring about a change in your life. Okay, so probably you want to get things done in your way, and that's how you are really working hard towards that, and single-mindedly working towards something, but you're not accepting external help, you're not accepting external support. What else? So this again, 7 of cups that had fell initially also is coming again. So 7 of cups is illusions, fantasies, dreaming, projection. It's like that Rahu thing, being obsessed with things and really confused and lost among various choices. Maybe you're confused between 2 people in your romantic situation. Maybe 2 choices you have, and there are so many choices, and there are so many ideas you have, and you simply confused. You're confused about your emotions. You're not accepting outside help, and you really want to get things done your way. But this is how things will be. But Sun card here is anyways a good card. It is actually telling me that somehow you'll start seeing things in a better in towards the end of this period around the solar eclipse. You'll start seeing things clearly. Okay, once this solar eclipse goes away, this whole confusion and the choice making thing will be clear to you. But you're also being advised that if there is a support around you, why not accept it? Okay, because 4 of cups is definitely a divine support coming your way, and you're simply folding your hand and you're like, no, I'm in rejection. I'll brood about my past, I'll brood about the past mistakes, but I will do the things my way. That isn't good. Go ahead with a partnership. Take somebody's help to decide, so that you can really see through things. That's what is very important, guys. Yeah, you are being asked to come out of this confusing. A lot of cups are there. 4 of cups, 7 of cups, two of cups. So it is actually a very emotional period for you. Confusions is there, decision making is there, choice making is there. Illusions are there. People are saying some things, a few things. Illusion is like something which is not there, and you consider it to be there. You consider something which is illusionary as truth. So Queen of Swords is basically Scorpionic energy. She's like, though it is an Aquarius, Libra energy, air sign, but typically she's a Scorpionic energy. She cuts all the BS around her, and she says, tell me the truth. So she cuts this confusion. She's asking you to cut this confusion of 7 of cups and come to a conclusion. Decide. Okay, see through the truth in the situation, rather than just going ahead with whatever you think is right. And you will be actually intending more towards doing what you think is right. So come out of that stubborn energy and be very practical. Start seeing the truth, and Hermit. Yeah, so for that, what you have to do is some bit of self-introspection, distancing yourself from people. I think that's what is happening. You have distanced yourself from people, but not self-introspection is not happening. You're not listening to people, but you're not even listening to your own self, the divine. So when you distance yourself from people, it's like you come closer to your own mind, soul, body, but that's not happening with you. You have distanced yourself from people so that you can work hard on the idea the way you want, and that's not the right way to achieve um, the desirable. And during these 20 days, please make sure that you are very practical and not drawn towards emotions and confusions. If confusions arise, please make sure that you look for only truth. Okay, with fresh energy. The energy of sun is like every day there is hope. It's a new beginning, it's a new fresh start that you give. So leave that work if it is very confusing for some time, sleep over it, and then in the morning with sunrise, please make sure that give your work, night's work, a fresh start. Think over it again, self introspect, give yourself some time, connect back to your soul, because sun is also soul. Hermit is actually asking you to connect back to your soul, mind, body. Okay, and the symbol which is guiding you is tunnel. It's like probably this confusion that you are into at the moment is actually kind of is draining you, putting you into that darkness of misunderstanding and not being able to decipher things around why things are happening, etc., etc., etc. So you may be in darkness and confusion and lost energy and just focused towards one thing, really don't know what next and all that. But tunnel is like there is light at the end of the tunnel. So tunnel is like for some time it is darkness, but then there is an opening towards light and freshness and new beginning. Okay, and openness. So that openness, that sun is also signaling that light. So light is there at the end of the tunnel. Just don't give in to your confusion. Do not become stubborn and during this whole process, and do accept guidance from people. Okay, self introspect, that's very important, because solar, any of the eclipse that happens gives you the chance to self introspect. Okay, flexible, see, the card of flexibility is there. I probably told you to exercise or something. No, I did not. Okay, so to the previous lot I had. So flexible is like be open, be flexible, do not be stubborn about your ideas. There are others ideas also that can really help you in these 19. There's a lot of 19 card here, 9, 19 and all that. So you'll have to really understand that during this, by the end of this solar eclipse, you will be amazed the way things change for you if you really give up your rigidity in terms of your work, in terms of your emotions, in terms of your ideas. Listen to others, be that flexible. So you can do some sort of yoga also to increase flexibility of mind and openness of mind, flexibility of body. Some stretching exercises you can do, and then Jwal Khul, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on the path, take one step at a time towards happiness. So he's actually saying that, I just talked about this tunnel thing, okay, and then the confusions that you had. So he's actually asking you that follow the path of Dharma, take one step at a time, sort one issue at a time. Do not get confused, just like the 7 of cups, because your energy is definitely very confusing, will be really confusing during these 15-20 days. But the good sign is if you maintain that openness and flexibility, if you maintain that practicality, if you have hope and you follow the dharma, if you listen, if you work towards your listening skill, listening of, you connect back to your soul, then you'll be able to see through the truth. Aspire only for truth and nothing else. Okay, so that's it from my side for this pile. Now I hope you like this video. We'll quickly move on to, so all those people from Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces who chose this pile, this deck, Golden Tarot, we'll start your reading. Let's see for these 20 days, which marks the beginning, the starting period of Saturn retrograde, which is starting from 23rd of May, then 26th of May, which is the lunar eclipse, and 10th of June, 10th or 11th, depending upon you're in India or some other place, is the solar eclipse. So let's see during these 20 days period, what's coming up for you during the Saturn retrograde. So if your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus are in any of the water signs and you have picked Golden Tarot deck as your choice, so then this reading is for you. Seven of Wands. It's the most defensive, active energy. It is the energy of not taking anybody's criticism very criticism. You're simply defending yourself. You're blocking unnecessary energy. King of Cups, to bring in the healing. Let me pull some cards for you. Two of Cups. All right. So Seven of Wands, King of Cups. So there is healing your way. There is somebody mature in your environment. It can be somebody kind of a soulmate connection. It may not be very romantic thing, but a soulmate connection is a connection wherein you know, it's a good partnership energy. Okay. What's up with you guys? It's a mixed energy coming out. Hierophant. I think it has during these 20 days, all those people who chose Golden deck, there is something you are learning. There is a partnership. These two are like, you know, soulmate and marriage. Hierophant many times represents marriage. Okay. And King of Cups. So there is a union happening here. Marriage. You're moving towards that. But what is it that you're supposed to block? Like, you know, fight towards. Seven of Wands. Then comes 10 of, yeah. So this is yet another marriage and being social and socially acclaimed things, or it is a business partnership because there is King also. So some partnership for sure you moving towards. So please make sure that during these 20 days, since you're moving towards partnership, it can be a business partnership, it can be a marriage partnership. Somebody is definitely coming your way, and this is a good union. And then thankfully, these eclipses are bringing choices and kings for you. So I think it is a choice that you have to make. Two of Cups. It's a choice that you have to make for your life between the two kings coming your way during these eclipses. So thankfully your deck has something amazing for me to tell. Six of Wands. So there is recognition issue. There is okay, now what? Chariot. So you're definitely moving from, you know, Six of Wands and Six of Wands in reverse is like not being able to see through and you know, recognize and understand the whole situation, and probably that is why Seven of Wands, you're defending yourself, but you're actually through Hierophant, through these two kings, through Two of Cups, through Chariot, If you keep courage, and 10 of Pentacles also, these are very good cards. These are cards of, movement towards a better business partnership, or better life partnership. Okay, pull one more card for you. And then comes the Magician. So yes, you're definitely trying to manifest something in your life, and you can definitely manifest if you trust yourself. So because manifestation doesn't come if your mind wanders, if you keep blocking things, blocking people in your life. So you have to, with Two of Cups, it seems like you will be asked to make a big decision, and use your Magician power. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, who chose Golden Deck, tarot deck for your reading, please use your Magician power, your power to manifest the life that you wanted. Okay, so be that hopeful, be hopeful, because Chariot is there. It's a good period for you. Probably you never thought about it, that is why Six of Wands has come in reverse, and Seven of Wands is like defensive energy. So it's fine, I mean, it's not that bad. To and fro, yeah. So probably you have to come to a decision. You have to, from King of Wands to King of Cups, King of Cups to King of Wands. So you will be like to and fro, you'll be moving between two people, and then finally you have to come to a conclusion. And then comes Freya, phases and cycles. So this is just a cycle and a phase of confusion. There are beginnings within every endings. Illusions are revealed and released. So Magician energy is like creating that illusion and getting through with those illusions, coming out of illusions. Okay, and then finally coming to a decision. So this to and fro gets over for you, so that you can decide for your life. So it's a wonderful reading. Good people, good energy around. It's just that you are kind of closed off. But this is just a cycle. I think during these eclipses, there is a major decision you have to take, and a major change with Chariot and Hierophant and 10 of Pentacles coming your way. Take your decision like a magician, like Freya. Okay. One more card for you. Yeah, new life. So these 20 days are bringing new life for you. You'll be awaking. You'll wake up to a new life by the end of these 20 days. This lunar and solar eclipse around 10th of June. So these 20 days, you may have these confusions, but it is actually landing you towards a better and a good life. It's a phase of confusion and being to and fro between two or the other choices that you have to make. But I think it is more like a relationship thing. It's a partnership thing. With 10 of Pentacles, somehow I feel it is something to do with your business partnership or whatever. But it's a union. It's basically a union after a lot of to and fro and confusions and defense actions and going through a phases and cycles of your life. Wow, thank you everybody for this reading. Thank you the Golden Tarot deck people for this wonderful reading. And I hope you like this video. Please share with your loved ones and let me know about, and do comment in the comment section.